Hello, good day, everybody. This is Pete Safra from Newport Beach, California. I'd like to thank everybody for being in the call. I appreciate your time. And we're doing this call because in about a week's time, we totally outgrew the one-on-one calls. We just couldn't handle it. There was too many applications coming in, and the backlog was already like almost until end of October, and we just had to say, wait, let's stop everything. Let's pivot a little bit and make this more efficient. Now the backlog would probably go from like over 160 to about 0 in 48 hours. Because I want to let you know, okay, someone is not muted on the call, PJ, please take care. We want to let you know that we want to disseminate the information as fast as we could. It doesn't do anybody any good to wait for an interview. That's very unproductive. We want to get you paid as fast as possible, so we got to make the interview process as automated and as fast as possible. So I thank you for being here. But before we get started, I want to run through a couple of things. Our mission is to make life better, make families better. Make families better. That sounds good. Both in the United States and in the Philippines. And people ask, homeschoolteachers.com, what do you do? What do you do? And why are you doing it? Well, here it is. We are building. Check this out. I think this was pretty cool. We are building an army of licensed Philippine teachers turned coaches, knowledge warriors, to help homeschool parents in the US and Canada successfully navigate through the rough waters of homeschooling. Now, two things kind of like met each other unintentionally in the past several months. Parents really don't homeschool. Most of them don't. But we are one of those few who did. Go to our site, listen to our story. You'll see there that we homeschooled since 1997. That's probably, wow. We were parents turned teachers. We were pioneers. Homeschooling was new back then here in America, but we did it. We did it. Our 7th grade right now, start next week. He's homeschooling. But now, for the first time ever, we are able to outsource to professionals what we tried to do ourselves. We did the best we can to be efficient, but I'm not a teacher. I wasn't trained like a teacher. I wasn't trained to be a teacher. I had to learn 3rd grade stuff to teach it, because you can't teach something you don't know. And it's not efficient for me to teach grade 3 stuff or learn it. I didn't sign up for that. This all started when I saw this meme. By the way, I'm Filipino, just like you. Kung magtagalog ako, hindi mo mahahalata na 35 years na ako dito. Baloman ko mag-Ilonggo. Diba? Family in Bacolod. So I am you. I'm one of you. Except I've been here for 35 years. Southern California, Los Angeles. We live about 75, 77 kilometers southwest of Los Angeles in a little sunny city called Newport Beach, California. Fun place. Nice place. Nice place to live. I saw this meme. Bakit ang feeling ko parang akong naka-enroll? Wow. Arrow to the heart. You probably saw that meme. It was this Filipino woman holding her chest and saying, bakit feeling ko akong naka-enroll? Ouch. Got me. So I stood up. We were having dinner. I told my son, this is what we're going to do. See if the name's available. Goes inside the room. Computer comes back. Dad, it is. I go, this is it. This is what we need to do. We know the pain. We know how to circumvent the pain. We know how to make it happen. We know what is missing in the puzzle. We know how to connect the dots. That was August 1st. It took us 30 days from inception to implementation. The doors open tomorrow here in America, September 1. Parents are pounding the doors because they need it. We're controlling the water because we want to be able to set up right and not implode before even starting. So that's the situation we're in. We're being chased by 2 directions. We put an offer out to the Filipino. and we really feel it's something the Filipino needs. I need it. You know, I see it. I need it. And you go, what do you mean? Well, just because of the crazy idea we came up with, a teacher from Mindanao that I spoke with the other day, very humble, very nice person. She's in the system. We're going to give her a student. She's a teacher. She knows teachers. We get on the phone. All's good. 36 hours later, she booked $1,700 in future income. I go, wow. Magic. Magic. How did that happen? Well, so we go, you know, you're going to see how you bring in revenues with our company. You're not going to work for us. We're not your employers. We are your agency who does not cost anything. Zero. You're not going to pay for anything. Even when we send you money, you're not going to pay for fees. We're going to cover that. Okay. We know what's needed out there, even if we're here. So we are fulfilling that need without any sideshows. Diba? Yung tawag na angle. No place for that here. If you're an angle person, you know, thinking you get 3-4 students, talk to the parents directly. I can get the student, kayang-kaya yan. Diba? Diretso na sa akin. You'll be banned. No more referring teachers for you. You're blacklisted, out. We are creating a kindness culture, I really believe money buys comfort, but kindness buys happiness. Buy as much happiness as you can, and you will be rewarded with money. That's just the way life goes. It is in harmony with nature. And if you notice, I'm just a regular guy. I'm talking to you right now, right here, just like we're friends, because we are some way, I hope so. I mean, I'm like you. I'm a Filipino. That's why I feel so humbled that we are able to put the pieces together in 30 days to be able to provide our countrymen, Filipinos, countrywomen, teachers or non-teachers, an opportunity to work. That's what it's all about. My intention, I was speaking to one the other night, is to give an OFW options. I want to turn that OFW into an LFW. Now, what is he talking about? What is an LFW, folks? LFW means a local Filipino worker. Go back to your home. Go back to the bedroom that you had since you were grade 1 and produce from that location, surrounded by your family. Now, if that scenario became true, and there's a plan to make it happen, and it's happening right in front of my eyes right now. If that's possible, that's magic, that's power. Power to the family, making families better. If Kuya is out there for so many years, Kuya left when I was 3, now I'm 14. And now Kuya's talking about coming back because he can work at home. Because Kuya's a teacher. And Kuya knows a lot of good teachers. And it pays $100 when you refer a good, licensed, qualified teacher to us. $100 per referral. I'm getting ahead of myself. That's the right way to bring in revenues here. We'll talk about that later. Story, another story. I love stories. Stories make the world go around. True stories. Because if you're lying, that makes you a bad person. No good. And a lie, you have to remember. True story, you don't. So my suggestion is stick to the truth. If someone gets offended, you told the truth. It's not your responsibility. Right? I mean, what can you do? You told the truth. It is what it is. Well, that's the approach we're taking here. We're building an army of kind people, licensed teachers. 30 years ago, the RNs came. They're here now. They're stabilized. I don't know how many, but there's a lot. Every single hospital here you go to, there's a Filipino. My sister's an RN, frontliner. You know. Now, let's wake up the power of the Filipino teacher. Knowledge warriors. We're building an army of educators to educate the kids of America and Canada. Just like someone built an army of RNs to help the healthcare industry in America. Someone once told me, well, that's a pretty bold plan. Well, yes, it is. Isn't it? But if you don't have bold plans, you have pat-pat events in your life. Bold plans create bold events in life. And when I say bold, not arrogance, humility is the key. Be nice. Just be nice. That's why kindness, culture of kindness. If you notice, we're not talking about money yet because this is the most important part. This is what we're looking for. You are starting your interview process now. And we are turning it in such a way that as soon as you're done with the messenger bot, you are starting in your interview process and it's happening in real time. What do I mean? The most basic skill of a great teacher, most basic, is the ability to follow instructions. If you can't follow instructions, out. We're not for here. You don't teach, at least you can refer. If you're a good person, if you're a bad person, out. But to be a great teacher, or a good teacher, or a solid teacher, you have to be able to follow instructions. Because the curriculum, which will be provided for you by us, local school district of wherever the student is. We don't create curriculums. See, that's why we were able to put this up so fast, 30 days. How do you do that? How do you put something this sophisticated, this complicated, this bold in 30 days? You do it by drinking a glass of water, sitting down, and you look up and you say, is this what I need to do? And then you close your eyes and see what comes up. The reason I say that is because that's exactly what I did. That's why this all happened fast. We just happened to be, nothing special. We just happened to be the experience we had for the past 30, 35 years. We've been in the online industry for 10 years now. My son and I have been partners. I've been in sales for 35 years. Just because we have the right skill sets to be able to put this all together and outsource the stuff that we don't know. And by the way, this is just to let you guys know, we're doing the best we can to put the employment side of homeschoolingteachers.com in the Philippines. I want to have as little employees as physically possible in America and just be able to travel and have Philippines take care of the infrastructure. You guys do it for Citibank. You guys do it for Microsoft, for Dell. Why not homeschoolteachers.com? The army is made of Filipinos, like myself. Now, why Filipinos? Because we are a culture of kindness, TLC. Someone once asked me, Sir, saan natin makukuha yung test ng TLC para mag-qualify? No, it's tender loving care. You were born with it. You're a Filipino. Be nice. Be nice. If you're not nice, get out. Get out. You don't belong here. You do not belong here. Cheaters don't belong here. Dishonest people don't belong here. Culture of kindness. Okay? Culture of kindness. Be kind. Be nice. Because if the parents can't feel you, we have to move that parent to another teacher. Because at the end of the day, the parents are the clients. They're the ones who get you paid. That's where the money comes from. The parents. This is a real business model. This is not something that you just shift glasses underneath the table and then whatever. Then when it implodes, everybody runs for the hills. And those that are left short, whatever. That's not how it goes here. You know, you get paid for service. You get paid for work. Now, two ways to bring in the revenue. We call it the left way and the right way. The left way is traditional. You know, you teach 2-hour or 4-hour plan. That's what we have. We don't really, nothing complicated. It's either you want a 2-hour plan or a 4-hour plan as a parent. What do you need? You tell me what you need. Okay, 2-hour plan. 2 hours a day, 5 days a week. $100 a month per student. Minimum work hours, 2 hours a day. Maximum is what you can handle. You tell us. That's why we ask you what's your available time and what specialty grade do you want to attack so you're comfortable, because you have to teach all subjects, not just one. See? If you're a 4th-year high school teacher, but you feel more comfortable teaching a 2nd grader because you can handle all subjects, we'll give you 2nd graders. No big deal. For the first time, we are letting you tell us what you want, and we're going to fulfill what you want. We're going to give you what you want. We're going to challenge you. This is what you want? Okay, we're going to give you what you want. Now what? Are you going to do it, or are you going to make an excuse? Because after all, this is about making families better. Right? Someone from outskirts of Zamboanga. What? $1,700 in 36 hours? My grade school classmate. Remember, this all happened in the past week. What, I think he's up to $2,400 now. Dollars. Pay is based in dollars. Based in pesos, because legally we have to. But it's based in dollars. And that's all coming from the right way. The right way. You're setting up. You're building your slots. Once it pays out, it pays to you. Okay, so the left way, you teach. It buys food. I say it buys food. You teach 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours. Up to you. You tell me. 2 hours a day, 5 days a week. Pays $100 a month per student. 4 hours, 5 days a week. Pays $200 a month per student. Now the right way. I tell people the left way buys food. The right way could buy you a car. And they usually pause. Whoever talks next loses. So when they pause, I usually pause with them. And I see the next thing they say usually is, "Sir, what does that mean?" But they're usually saying it with a smile. And I go, "Well, check this out. We did something we didn't have to. We pay $100 per referral for a qualified teacher. And there's some qualifications to get that $100 paid. What is that qualification? This is it. Listen up. You don't need to take notes because this is a recording and everybody will get a copy of this. That's the purpose of the recording. You can rewind it and listen to it again. I talk fast. That dude talks fast. Yes, I did. Been talking for 35 years. Want to talk like me? Go through what I went through in 35 years. Kaya ko rin magsalita ng bilis, miski Tagalog. Pero medyo kailangan maintindihan ng lahat. At saka kailangan medyo English. So English muna. Pero nandun din ako. I'm one of you guys. I am one of you guys. That's why I feel so humbled that I was given the responsibility to do this. Because now, okay, Jack, making families better, huh? And suddenly all these teachers applying. Heavy shoulders, heavy load. Broke a tear, made me cry. I go, wow, that's some serious responsibility, folks. Telling my kids, look at this, look at what's happening. One by one, they're coming in. I'm going, it's going viral. Watch what happens when this recording disseminates to 2,000 people. Watch what happens. Secure your 100. That's all I'm saying. Secure your 100, because that 100 might go somewhere else, and that name was on your cell phone. What do I need? Okay, we're growing. We're growing deep, fast. We need teachers. We really do. My vision is we need about 5,000 teachers in the next 6 months. Everybody's on call. Everybody. It's not costing anybody anything to be on call. You don't need to pay. You don't need to pay to be able to refer teachers and be given the ability to earn $100. Zero. We wire your money. You don't need to pay for the fees. We'll cover it. Nothing beats free. It's not a free lunch, because you got to put in work. If you are a get-rich-quick schemer, get out. This is not for you. You're probably going to end up intoxicating the group. This is not the mindset. You can earn money fast, okay? But you can't be scheming people to do it. You just can't. That's why we put markers. So the schemers and the fraudsters, they'll naturally kick themselves out, because this model would not work for a fraudster, because you got to wait. You got to be patient. Fraudsters don't wait, because that's how they get caught, right? They're usually in and out fast. And it's actually my sister-in-law who saw that hole. I'm telling her, this is what we're going to do, and get people paid fast. And she goes, wait a minute. What about this? And I go, wow, I did not see that. Thank you for pointing out. Because someone could easily say, sign up kayo lahat. Pagbayad ng komisyon, quit. Tapos, easy $3,000. Not with this plan. You gotta wait. The teacher you referred have to produce before you get paid. They have to teach for 30 days. They'll get paid. They'll get paid. Teachers will get paid for the teaching. But for the referral to be open, any student of the teacher you refer, pay attention. And you don't need to write this down, because this is a recording that's going to be sent to you afterwards. Okay? The teacher has to teach for 30 days. The teacher will get paid. That's from the left side. But any student of the teacher you refer has to hit second billing before that $100 gets released. Right? Because I really believe we got to see how you're doing in that 30 days. We got to see if it's working out for you. Who knows? Only you know. You know, I say only you can get yourself fired with Homeschool-Teachers.com. We don't fire people. We just don't. That's not part of the culture. You fire yourself by your bad attitude. And I will hear from the parents, because the parents have direct access to me. And I have direct access to you. So if a parent calls me out, I got to reach out to you. Say, what's up? What's going on? Let's figure this out. You know, my intention is to fix it. But if it's unfixable, you probably need to go to the right way. Just refer teachers if you're a nice person. But if the problem is you have a bad attitude, out. I don't need your referrals. It's going to make the culture toxic, because teachers know teachers, just like doctors know doctors. But bad teachers know bad teachers. Those are the people who are going to think, I can circumvent them. Get my students. They won't know. Yes, we will. Computers don't miss anything. They're going to flag your activity. And when they do, you're banned. Simple. You can't refer. As soon as we catch you violating, all your referrals get suspended. See what I'm saying? We're making it in such a way that those caught doing something bad and who gets their commissions frozen, we're going to put that money in the pool, and we're going to treat it like a lottery and draw from the field, and we're going to give it away to whoever wins. That's what I'm thinking of. That's not implemented yet, but that's the direction I'm thinking of. Hopefully that fund doesn't get big, because we really don't need bad people. If you're bad people, get out. Just go somewhere else. Not here. We want kind, licensed teachers with specific skill sets and patience levels who can help the American parent sail through the rough waters of homeschooling. Isn't that cool? I think that's a cool, that's a cool mission, especially if that mission has the ability to affect local teachers' economies. That's crazy. That's crazy. See, we didn't have to pay the $100 referral fee. We didn't have to, but we did. That's what makes the magic happen. We did. It could have been 25 and it would have been good. I mean, just to refer a teacher, 1,000 pesos all day long. If I was in the Philippines right now and this opportunity was given to me, I can easily probably make $500,000 in the next 45 to 60 days. Really, like seriously. Seriously. You just need to do what needs to be done, which is talk to teachers. 500,000 pesos is 100 teachers. It's 10 teachers a day in 10 days. How do you get 10 teachers a day for 10 days? Talk to the first one. Here's what I'm going to do. You have a teacher. Even if you don't know the teacher, I told you, you walk into any school and say hi and say, gather up 10 teachers. Because a company in America is looking for teachers. Give me 10 names of teachers. Let's affect their economy. $1,000, just like that. $1,000, just like that. Did you even think about that approach? Just like that. That takes me 10 minutes to do. Is it guaranteed? No. No, it's not guaranteed. I'm not guaranteeing anything. What I'm guaranteeing is if you put in the work, the system will work for you. What I told you is doable. How many times can you do that in a day? In a week? Bring in chunks of 10 people. We need the teachers. We really do. Just in case you can't figure it out yet, we can't bring in students without enough teachers. It's called fraud. Start collecting money and you can't provide the service. You get a knock on the door at 5 in the morning. Say, Mr. Zafra, you have to come with us. Nope. Not that direction. Culture of kindness. We got to do things right so the right things happen and we sustain this growth because it gives power back to the Filipino. Tricycle driver story. I told it on the other call. I don't know if I told it here. I forgot. I've been talking to a lot of people lately, but I'll say it again. I'll talk about it again. If you heard it already, then it's a cool theory. It's a theory. It's not a true story. But that theory was based on what happened to that teacher in the South, 1700, 36 hours. My classmate in grade school, I think, living in Southeast Asia, Singapore, $2,400 in 1 week. Dollars. He's not even here. He's not even in the Philippines. He just got on the horn. Not even by voice, just by text. And he was able to produce that kind of good energy. Those 24 teachers, they're going to have the same opportunity as him to create that. You just have to see recipes. We're familiar with cooking recipes. If you follow the recipe to the letter, you will have the cake that you want. Right? That's what recipes are for. So over here, same deal. There's a recipe. If you follow it, you get the same or similar results. And at this point, it's 6:30. Hold on. I think we're about to open the chat box. Okay. 2 things. Remember, I told you a while ago. The interview process has started. We're looking for teachers who have the ability, licensed teachers, who have the ability to follow instructions. We're going to know. We created the system so we will know if you're one of those. Right? So anyway, chat box is open. Ask any question you want to ask. I'll see if we can answer it. But first, please go to, my son just posted it, homeschool-teachers.com/updates. That's the fan page for the teachers, and that's how we communicate with you, both referrals and teachers and both. Because there will be 2 fan pages in the Philippines. That would be the main fan page, which is for everybody, for that tricycle driver I was thinking about. And then there's another fan page that's just /VIP. Those are exclusively for the teachers who are working with students. So that's going to be totally different fan page. This one's anybody and everybody, including the tricycle driver. What am I talking about, tricycle driver? Okay, think of this scenario. Okay, think of this scenario. By the way, the chat box has opened. Comment. Let me know where you are. I'm looking for an OFW. Let me know what city you're in. I want to see it. I want to see where you are. I want to see how far we've reached. And write any questions you want. Okay, write any questions you want. And we'll do the best we can to answer it through the chat box. My son, PJ, he's manning the chat box, and he's actually one of the owners of the company. We're working for our kids. Our kids own the company, and we made that, you know, we did it. We made that. I'm trying to win the coolest dad on earth award. We're building this business for our grandchildren. I don't have one yet, but we're building it for them. You know, the 3 kids own the company. And I think it's great. They're the ones in charge of social media. They're the ones having fun in the social media side. They're going to interact with the US parents, and they're going to interact with the Philippine teachers. They're going to get to know everybody, and that's what they will do to with the company. And here I am just blazing like 5,000 miles an hour, and they get to pick up the pieces I drop because we move fast. We move fast. This is why we turned into a webinar, because our pace was not working out. So we move fast. Build fast, move fast. Right? Better. Even for your personal economy, build fast, move fast. Something's got put in front of your face. Run with it or walk away. I'm not here to convince you, because if I have to convince you, this is not for you. Nobody convinced you to get your teacher's license, right? I don't know. I don't know your personal situation, but I'm assuming you love teaching. So you did it voluntarily, because you got to go through some serious schooling to be able to get that license. It's not a joke. Again, it's not what a fraudster could do. 4 years of studying takes commitment, passion, and training. That's why we need licensed teachers, because I'm not going to teach you how to teach. You already know that, right? We're just going to provide clients for you and provide an opportunity to affect your personal family's economy. Because when your personal family's economy is affected, then we just made your family better. And you're also going to affect the local economy where you live. You're going to buy more food. You're going to start spending money. And every time you spend money, somebody's local economy is getting affected. That's magic. I told you a while ago, we didn't have to pay the 100. We really did not have to pay the 100. So why did we? Because we could. We didn't have to, but we did. That's the magic behind this. 25, 50, 75, that's great. But $100 is magic. It could change anybody's personal economy. Anybody. Now, the tricycle driver. What am I talking about? What's this guy talking about? Tricycle driver. Imagine this. Imagine this. This popped up in my head. Imagine this. There's a tricycle driver. Well, we have family in Bacolod, so I know Bacolod. Okay, let's say Isabela in Bacolod, like 70 kilometers from Bacolod. And there's this tricycle driver working like 10 hours a day in the sun, maybe earning 6,000, 7,000 a month, 8,000 at the most. He's rocking. You know, red eyes, really like smelling smoke. But doesn't care. Hustling for the family, got to bring them food. Right mindset. He hears about this from somebody. Again, this is a theory. This is not a true story. But this is based off of what happened to that $1,700 teacher. This theory of mine came in because of that story. What if the older sister of this tricycle driver just happens to be a public school teacher? And she goes, "Ate, kinanlang ko bulig mo. Need your help." There's this company in America that needs teachers. Do you know any teachers? And the ate turns and says, I do. 45 of us in the school. 45 people get the information. 7 says, let's do it. That's $700 for the tricycle driver who was earning $7,000 or $8,000 a month. Do you think we made this family better? Do you think we affected his personal economy? What do you think could that do? Think about it. It's not true yet, because I know sooner or later there will be a story very similar to that. He didn't have to do anything. He just happened to be in the right scenario. His older sister knows teachers. Well, you're all teachers. Look at your phones. How many teachers are there? We're going to get to them sooner or later. The most powerful thing, the most painful thing that could ever happen is you finally reach out to Susan or Maricel or Joni or Joy. And they go, wow, you should have told me. I just started yesterday with Manang. And she was on your phone. $100. Ouch. But, you know, do what you do, right? Now, let's start questions. Again, join the fan page. That's how you get updates. What's happening? We're going to put the top earners there. We're going to put the stories. We're going to ask people who are really changing and making their families better. We're going to ask for their stories. All we ask is for you to tell the truth. Tell us the truth. How did your family become better? That's all we ask. By the way, remember, left way, right way. Let's talk about the right way. Again, because I don't think I covered that. The left way teaching, you know that. Everybody knows that. $100 per student, 2 hours a day, 5 days a week. $200 per student, 4 hours a day, 5 days a week. Okay, everybody knows that. Buys food, pays weekly. Okay, buys food. I tell people, left way buys food. The right way could buy a car. And then I pause. I listen. The first one who talks, lost. Usually they start to talk and they go, sir, what does that mean? But they say it with a smile. Well, it means if you refer a qualified licensed teacher and that teacher goes through the process and they end up getting a student, a paying student, you make your $100 on the second billing of any student that they have, the teacher you referred. Second billing hits, boom, you get paid $100. And there's no limit to how many teachers you can refer. That's why this is a hybrid. This is a hybrid, meaning it puts you in a position that a teacher could earn 100,000, 200,000, 150. You tell me what you want to do. I'm looking for OFWs. We want to turn them into LFWs, local Filipino worker, working in their bedroom that they've had since they were 6, 7 years old, 8 years old, in their slippers, affecting the Philippine local economy where they are, and helping American children get educated the right way. Now, there's one thing, you know, what if this teacher sees this and says, I don't want to teach, I just want to refer. What happens to the $100? You just block the $100 of someone who referred to you. Well, remember what I said, culture of kindness? Again, that's another question that I go, wow, got it. I got the answer to that. All you need to do is be nice. Culture of kindness. If you refer teachers and you just blocked out your refer from that $100 because you don't want to teach, then give your first $100 referral to that guy to cover him or girl. Nobody gets burned in this model. Nobody gets burned. That's how it's going to be. We don't need to burn anybody. There's enough for everybody. I'm not into splitting the pie like how do you split. No, bake pies. There's an oven. Go get ingredients, bake more pies, bake as many pies as you possibly could. Right? That's a better approach in life, right? Now, let us see what's happening. Let us see what's happening. Quezon City. Hello, Laguna. Dipolog again. Yes. See, I told you, Dipolog's growing, man. That's what I'm talking about. See, Bulacan, Parañaque, Dipolog again. All right. Manila, Cavite, QC, Dipolog. Yes, man, Dipolog. Man, that's a special place. Dipolog. Quezon. All right. We're all over. Iloilo. Kamusta na kamuda? Okay. Cavite. Age limit for qualified teachers. No age limit, Jerry. None. As long as you're a licensed teacher. I just spoke with a 64-year-old the other night. We're excited to get started. No age limit. I've seen those ads in the Philippines. Must be 25 or below to apply single. That is illegal here in America. You can't do that here. That is discrimination. Why would you stop a 72-year-old teacher who's passionate about teaching? Why would you stop him or her to live their passion just because they're old? I'm not going to do it. Anybody can do it. As long as the parents are happy. Dubai, there you go. I see you. I got my eyes on you. LFW. If you want to. I mean, if you want to. We're just talking options. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But Dubai, yeah, Dubai. I recognize that name. Makati, Iloilo. No, you're from Iloilo. Okay. Surigao. Yes. I like that place. Okay. Cabadbaran City. All right. Saudi. Yes. LFW. Okay. LFW. Local Filipino worker. That term has never been heard before. Why? Why was not that term heard before this call? Because nobody is trying to convert the O to L. Right? Why? Why is that? Let's do it. We're set up for it. If you want to. We're only working for people who want to work. We're not convincing anybody because I don't believe in convincing. If I have to chase you, this is not for you. I'm looking for people who are saying, I see it, let's make it happen. Just like that $1,700 and that $2,400 story. And it's happening. My other classmate out of nowhere, $400. I told this to 77 people before we launched. 4 came up. That was a week ago. I think one of them has 900. The other one has 24, if I remember right. I forgot the other two. One was 400. Doesn't matter. But it's stories. Churning stories. That tricycle driver story, I want to make that real. That OFW who just became an LFW, I want to make that real. One at a time. Humble. Humility. One at a time. Doing the right things. When you do the right things happen to you. Good things happen to people who do good things. Right? Money buys comfort, but kindness buys happiness. Go after kindness, and the money will follow you. It's called life. That's how life works. Look at this. We're in charge because I don't believe in getting a fee from someone looking for a job. I don't believe in that. That's not supposed to be how life works. I just don't believe in it. That's not the model I want to get into. There's no logistics in Filipinos paying the United States because we don't need it. We can't do it even if we wanted to because there's no logistics for it. It's always the US paying the Philippines. It's all about making families better in the Philippines. They're building an army of knowledge warriors. Imagine yourselves marching, slowly stepping into American and Canadian homes, helping the parents out. positively, happily, with passion. Parents they feel like, oh, I can't live without him or her. We need him all the way. Next thing you know, you have solid work for 8 years, 9 years, 10 years, student, right? What's possible? Well, 20 teachers a month, $2,000 a month, 100,000 a month. Is it possible? You tell me, right? You know, like I said a while ago, I don't know if it was in this call or the other call, so I'm going to say it again. Bear with me. You don't know teachers. Okay, walk into a school. Or at least this is what I will do. Remember I told you a while ago, I probably make $500,000 in 45, 60 days on this thing. This is what I would do all day long. Just reach out to a teacher on Facebook. Or in theory, if there was no pandemic, walk into a school and say, hi, Miss Teacher, my name is Pete Safra. What's yours? Your smile is very captivating. So I thought I'd walk up and say so. You just gained a new friend. Teacher. Next thing you know, I know this American company. By the way, I'm not a teacher. Or in your case, I'm a teacher and I know this American company who needs teachers. Here's the info. And then walk away. Don't say anything. Let the info do the talking. Because too much information creates confusion and confusion creates inaction. Which leads me to another saying I came up with in the 90s, which is, it's okay to say no, but you have to know what you're saying no to. Very important. Okay? Now again, 6:47. Well, we blew past the time limit, but who cares? This is good information, right? This is good information. I think so. Singapore. Okay. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Singapore. That's the kind of situation I'm looking for. OFW to LFW is that exact attitude right there. Right? Let's make it happen. 2 hours a day. Perfect. Let's do it. 2 hours a day. Let's do it. No problem. You tell me. Make sure you have enough sleep. 2 hours a day. I'm seeing a lot of 2 hours a day. I'm excited because the 2 hours a day changes someone's economy. Extra 5,000 a month. That way, or 10,000. Depends. No, 5,000. $100. 2 hours. But 2 hours a day means you got time to reach out to other people. So I'd say a good combo to go after. If you ask me, what's a good game plan, Mr. Head Honcho? Well, as a teacher, this is what I'd look into. I teach 2 hours a day just to stay relevant, just so you won't be lying with your story. You just stick with the truth. You're doing that left side 2 hours a day, 5 days a week. And do what it takes to refer 20 teachers a month, 25 teachers a month. We need teachers. We need teachers. And it doesn't cost anything. And once that teacher gets work, you get paid. How cool is that? And it didn't cost you anything. See? Now, let me get on the chat box real quick and see if we can answer some good questions here, right? And I always say, someone once asked me, Sir, can I ask a stupid question? I said, look, dude, there's no such thing as a stupid question. The only stupid question is the one that you did not ask, because that means you assumed the answer and that answer could be wrong. So that is the stupid question, the one you did not ask. Right? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? All right. All right. All right. A lot of people here. I'm excited. DiPolo. Oh my God. Nice, 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 nice. Make sure to go to our fan page, homeschool-teachers.com/updates. It's on the chat box. It's right there. I don't see any more questions that we can answer. If you have any concerns, just, reach out to us. Be on the fan page. We're always there. The sons are there. The 3 kids, that's what they do. They have fun with people. They're the ones interacting on the fan page. Get your questions answered. We're going to announce the stories, earnings, to give motivation, and to give inspiration to that person who's thinking, can I do this? Yes, you can. The question is, will you? Ouch. Truths, right? Truth serum. Just make it happen. Affect your local economy. Make your parents proud. Make yourself proud. Make it a goal to earn 100,000 pesos this Christmas. Make it a goal. It's doable. We will do the best we can to back you up because we need the teachers. That's 20 teachers. We need them. We need them. We need 5,000 teachers in 6 months. 20 ain't going to be much. We need more. Right? And this is spreading fast. When this audio gets sent to 800 people, what do you think will happen? Think about it. So now's the time to lock that person you know. If you want to. If you don't want to, it's okay. Thanks for your time. Time's valuable. Can't buy back time. So thank you. Thank you for spending time. But if you see it, let's do it. Let's do it. That's all I can say. Left side, right side. Left way, right way. Teach, refer. Food, car. Simple. Simple. We made it simple. So anybody can do it. And it's something that we need right now. Everybody. Even here in America. Even here in America, we're actually providing something for the parents. The program in the Philippines is called Teachers Helping Teachers Referral Program. There will be another setup completely different in America called Parents Helping Parents Referral Program. We are the stewards of energy. Money is energy. And our job is to disseminate the energy to as many people as possible. Because good energy creates good energy. Buys food, right? Buys food. I think that's the best way. That's the best thing. That's the best power of mankind, to turn energy into good energy. To turn labor into result. Right? So how do you do $2,000 a month? How do you do it? How do you do it? You talk to enough people to be able to get one teacher a day in the system who will get a student every single day. Monday to Friday, that's 22 days, not actually 20. So it's actually 22 teachers or $2,200. Just to be sure you hit that 100,000 mark. And you got time right now between now and Christmas, and it doesn't cost you anything. It's free. Just go through your phone. Start sharing the link. And make sure to tell them, put your name and email address on who referred them. Because I'll tell you a story, a quick one. I got to end soon, so I'll tell you a quick one. We're almost into an hour here. We promised 30 minutes. I apologize. But this is good information, isn't it? At least, share the info. Anyway, okay. What's the best way to do it? How do you do it? Well, you get the info to 10 teachers a day. And don't care about the results. Just get the info to 10 teachers, 5 teachers. Doesn't matter. Just get it to them and give them the opportunity to say no. Don't say no for them. Give them the opportunity just like you're getting it right now. Doesn't cost them anything. Doesn't cost you anything. It's free. So why not? Right? It's free. Oh, diba? It's the best deal in town. It's free. I remember when Emily was in the Philippines, it cost like 20,000, I think 15,000 to get started. A lot of people ended up with a lot of soap. They can't move because it's too expensive. Nope, it's got to be free. That way anybody can do it. Now, if you earn 100 and it didn't cost you anything to earn that 100, what's your return on your time? Ad infinitum. You can't even compute the return because your investment's zero. It's just time. So I think that's a good deal. That's what the Filipinos need right now. Nothing exists like that you just refer somebody who produces and you get paid $100. No questions asked. At no cost to you. Nothing exists right now. Why did we do it? Because we can. That's why we did it. Our intentions are pure. Culture of kindness. Kindness army. Knowledge warriors. It's a good cause, right? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let us do it. Let us do it. I'm reading right now. Let's do it, John. We'll help you. Let's do it. You go do the process, it's going to happen. Students start flowing after September 1. 2 hours a day, 2 hours a day, 4 hours a day, 2 hours a day. I love it. I love it. That's what we're looking for. We do not want you to stop what you're currently doing. That's too much to ask. We're not going to do that. No, do not stop what you're doing. Refer teachers and get 2 or 4 hours a day just to be relevant, just so you're telling the story right. And then you will know options when it's time to walk away. Only you will know. And that's our goal, is to give you the opportunity to know. So OFW, he's over there and he's doing the thing. One day he wakes up, there's 1.2 million pesos in his account because of this thing that he started. And he was really rocking it, and he's doing it for the past 9 months, and he's happening 1.2 million. Do you think he has the option to go home now? Do you think he can say, like, you know what, wait a minute, 1 million too? How about I go home for a while and check this out? I can always go back. Doesn't work out. You think we made that family better? I think so. I think that's a good deal. That's good energy. The OFW became an LFW. That's the best case scenario anybody can ever come up with. 1 teacher a day, 2 teacher a day, 2 teachers a day. It's up to you. You write your own shot. You write your own shot. We're going to provide the system. We're going to provide the clients. Your attitude will get you fired. Your good attitude could make you rich, could buy you a car. It's up to you, not me. All right? So, that being said, sir, can we do it both left and right, like teach and refer? Absolutely. Those are the people we're looking for. Those are the people we're looking for. You want to teach to help and refer to earn. See? Because you got to give to get. If you're not getting much, you're probably not giving much. It's called the law of life. If you let the law of cumulative effect work in your life, you will get results that you would not even believe is possible. Who would have thought in 30 days we can put together something like this that could affect the Filipino? Wow. That's power. And it all started with humility, kindness, and the desire to share. Right? Because we didn't have to make it $100, but we did. And I think that's magic. Anyway, my son is going, Dad, we're done. 3 hours. It's not possible. It's only chunks of 2 or 4 because we only have 2 hour, 4 hour plans. I've been teaching 29 years. Valente, you're here. All right. You are in the process. If you went through the messenger bot, then you're going to get this recording. You are inside the process. You're inside the process. Just follow the process. You're going to get a call, 5-minute call, just to say hi right before you get a student. Because right now we are organizing everything. Can you imagine? It's only been a week. And this one has only been a month. We only started talking to teachers about a week ago, I think. And look at the activity and the energy and the excitement we created. Look at that. What is going to happen when this audio gets sent to 700 teachers worldwide, Filipinos? What's going to happen? You tell me. So, that being said, what do you do next? Go to the fan page. Click like so you know what's going on. First step. Second step, follow directions, because we just pivoted. As soon as you get, everybody's application starts from zero right now, but processing is very fast because everything got automated. No more one-on-one calls. Soon as you finish your messenger application process, you get a copy of this audio. Listen to it. Go to our website, see what we do. And if you like what you see, you like what you hear, then the directions are there. Remember, the number one skill of a teacher, a great teacher, you have to have the skill and ability to follow instructions without ego getting in the way. That's what you got to do. So, thank you very much for being here. And let's see. Unfortunately, we do not have special education students right now. For now, okay. For now, we don't have it. So maybe a good avenue, Ned, if you can't teach any K to 12 right now, because it's not your niche, completely understandable, but you know teachers, so that could be an option for you. Or if you're willing to teach K to 12, we're open. You tell us what you want to do. You tell us what you want to do. Power back to the Filipino, right? You tell us what you want to do, and we'll do the best we can to help you do it. $100 changes anybody's local economy. So don't take it for granted. This is going to last for a while because we need teachers. And I'm determined and committed to stay with the Filipino teacher. Why? Because I am one of you. And I think that's cool, isn't it? Anyway, thank you very much for your time. Again, we will switch back to all the fan page. Any issues you have, we will do the best we can to answer it. Stay positive on the fan page. Anybody who's negative, we're going to kick out. We don't want negative people. Stay away from me. We're building this fast. We don't need negative energy that drags us down. We don't need it. Get out. But if you're a positive person who has a teaching license, who has the ability to be nice to people, who has the ability to buy into the culture of kindness, let's do this. Let's make it happen. And let's see what kind of stories we can come up with. Let's make that tricycle driver story true. Let's do it. Help me out. Help me turn that OFW into an LFW so that they can make their families better. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate you. You be safe. Let's make this happen. Be a part of the journey, hopefully. If you don't feel like it, we understand. Nobody's being forced anything. We're giving the power back to the people. Options. Options. That's what it's all about. That's what life's all about. That's what money gives you. Money buys anybody options. And the biggest option is to buy back your family time. That is the biggest option on earth. That for a lot of people are extremely elusive. But hopefully we can change that. All right. Thank you very much, guys. We will be around. We will see you again. You stay safe. God bless you. Bye-bye for now. This is Pete Safra from Newport Beach. You have a good one. Bye-bye.